welcome to Hookzilla. Today we're talking about the 2015 Oz Perkins film, Blackcoat's Daughter.
When you meet these people, do you say that she was murdered? Do you say that they had to do a blood test to see if her head matched the body?
Hey, Dad, just calling to see where you and Mom are, if you're coming.
Worst case, they come on Friday and everyone goes home and has a really nice break.
After all, we can't let you live here.
You do know about the sisters, don't you? They worship the devil.
Catherine, is there something wrong?
Why are you doing this?
Do you believe in God, Joan? Ever tried to look for him? I look for him in the unlikely things that happen. Little coincidences.
Diddle, diddle, Blackcoat's daughter, what was in the holy water? Gone to bed on unclean bed, the angels they forgot her.
There's something funny. You smiled a little.
Funny? No. Why? I mean, I just wish you could stay and see my performance. That's all.
So, Blackcoat's Daughter actually flew kind of under my radar in 2015. I didn't actually watch it until 2020. I'd heard of it, but didn't really know what it was about, and I didn't know that it was Oz Perkins or who he was until I watched it this year. So, the movie itself, I didn't really have an idea of what was going on until I watched it. And I will say that after some of the reviews I've read of other people watching it, they didn't really catch on even after they watched it the first time. Just to make sure that I understood what was going on, I watched it twice. It follows three young women. Kat, who is Kiernan Shipka, Lucy Boynton plays Rose, and Emma Roberts is Joan. And you don't really know how their stories are interconnected when you're watching it until the end of the movie. And then even then, some people didn't understand how it was interconnected then either. I will say that this was really heartbreaking to watch, remembering what it was like to be like a 14, 15-year-old girl, and just the sense of how alone you can feel in the world as it is. Watching Kat go through those feelings and attach herself to something that is supposed to be negative and dark and evil, but that she just wants to feel close to something, hurt. I tend to be the opposite personally. Like, I push people away. I'm kind of in my own little world, but everyone needs to be close to someone, and to feel that from the perspective of a 13, 14, 15-year-old girl, it was painful. And then it's so well done. Visually, it's kind of shocking how quickly things take the turn. Like, it's not, maybe it's not quickly, but it's like it goes from being normal to not very, very fast, to me. And then when I watched it the second time, that didn't change. Like, it still seemed to go from like, oh, this is what's going on, to no, this is what's going on, and it was immediate. And I guess the thing that really bothers me is, not bothers me, but makes it even better for me, which is, it bothers me because it's supposed to. He never, when he is telling you the story, he never tells you whether or not it's real. So you don't know if what's going on with her is in her head or if it's really a thing that's happening. And that makes it even more terrifying. So if you have not watched Blackcoat's Daughter, I would urge you to watch it, but watch it twice. So watch it through, take a minute, and then watch it again and see if you have the same kind of thought process. But definitely, it's sad. It's so depressing, but it's great, and you should watch it. So for my next episode, I will be discussing a viewer request of the Blair Witch Project from 1999. So join me when we discuss that then.